It was supposed to be the perfect neighborhood, one where everything was kept in order, with community full of happy homeowners. But what happened next is a story of pure chaos, destruction, and some very bad decisions that cost people more than they could have ever imagined. Imagine waking up one morning to the sound of bulldozers and heavy machinery. The HOA, the Homeowners Association, had decided that the retaining wall on my property, the one that held the hill in place, needed to come down. They said it was a safety concern, even though there had never been any issue with it. For weeks, I tried to protest, explaining how important that wall was, but they wouldn't listen. And so, against my better judgment, the HOA went ahead and tore down the mountain wall. Little did they know, the true danger wasn't the wall itself, but what would happen next. Without that barrier, the steep hill behind my house was no longer contained. The ground started shifting, the soil loosened, and what followed was nothing short of a disaster. It wasn't long before the whole hill started to slide. Dirt, rocks, and debris began tumbling down, and the collapse was quick and violent. As the earth gave way, it all came crashing down, straight toward the very area where the workers had been standing. The very people who thought they were doing the right thing by tearing down the wall now found themselves trapped in the mess they had caused. I watched, frozen in shock, as the scene unfolded. The machinery they used was now buried under tons of soil and rubble. The workers scrambled to escape, but they weren't fast enough. Some of them managed to escape, but others were caught in the chaos. It was like something out of a nightmare. What was once a peaceful neighborhood now looked like a war zone. This is the story of how the HOA's decision to tear down a simple wall led to their worst nightmare, and how it could have been avoided if they had only listened to reason. As for me, I learned a valuable lesson in standing my ground and making sure that I have control over decisions that could impact my home and my safety. So, let this be a warning to all. Never underestimate the power of nature, and never let anyone, not even the HOA, mess with something that's keeping it in check. Because when nature hits back, it can be a whole lot worse than just a little dirt and debris.